a lucky, lucky guy. My motorcycle has given me that, and I'm stoked. I've always been a kid that just loves to be in the dirt, and the motorcycle career thing, it just evolved into something more than I ever imagined. I don't feel like I missed like growing up as a kid. I mean, who knows what I would have been doing if I didn't have a career like that. I mean, it is my life. I would have raced my whole career for free if that's what it took. I mean, that's what I love to do, and fortunately I was able to make a living at it. One of the things I've kind of taken upon myself is to help Red Bull Honda team rider Ashley Feilock. She's a women's motocross champion, and she's an awesome rider, but she's also deaf. And I've known her for a long time, but I've got to really personally work with her, help her do her riding, and get her through X Games. Today we're here at the Honda test track, and X Games is coming up, and she wants to blitz the whoops, so we were trying to practice a little bit of whoops in there too, just in case the X Games track is something that she might be able to do like that. So yeah, we're just cutting some laps, and she's riding great, and just out for a last little prep. That's it.
Training with Jerry McGrath, man, that's awesome. You know, I trust him a lot. If he tells me to do something, I do it. So I'm really excited about X Games. It should be a lot of fun. It's just a fun event. You know, hopefully I can go for the gold again. I just want to go try my best and have fun.
All right. Looks like it's a wrap for the day here at the Honda test track. We have Ashley all prepped up for X Games, and so we're out of here. For X Games, the last few years I've been competing, and this year I kind of came back as an announcer. Just finished my little production meeting for X Games. Got about an hour to chill. I'm gonna go to the pits and talk to Ashley a little bit, see how she's doing, and just kind of mosey around. So let's go.
Jeremy McGrath crushed all my dreams by lapping me in Supercross because I was a terrible rider, but I still want to make out with him because he is sexy.
TJ? She's an amazing girl, amazing rider, two-time X Games women's Moto X champion. So, and I'd like to think that I had a little bit to do with that. Looks like they're doing best trick practice. They're just having fun. They're sessioning in there right now, and like that's what we started riding for, to do that. So makes me want to ride for sure. All right, gonna take a break. It's kind of dusty out here. It's 2:35. I'm heading over to the TV booth. I was supposed to be there at 2:30, so late as always. Made it. All right, we're up in the TV booth for X Games, getting ready to do Moto X. Should be fun. Catch you in a little bit. I'm on a little break from the TV broadcasting little gig I got going for Moto X. Checking out a little freestyle. These guys are nuts, dude. Every time I see those guys riding, it gets the competitive juices flowing for sure. Definitely want to be out there. It's funny, you know, you watch a lot of freestyle and you think you get used to it, but every time you watch it again, it's like hold your breath type deal. So it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying watching it. I gotta go back to work now. See ya.
Yeah, it's a gun fight. It's a gun fight. We're outside. It's a gun fight. Your life on the line. With your rap, it's a gun fight. High noon fight to the death. It's a gun fight. Don't bring no knives, no fists. It's a gun fight.
Motocross boys got tore up right there. That wasn't good. Freestyle boys took him down. My palms are sweaty from the best whip. Those guys make my hair stand up, man. It's crazy. Potter's a madman. Congrats to him. He got the gold. So. Going back to X this year as a TV commentator was really, really cool. Had a lot of fun. Did probably 6 hours of TV. Saw a lot of great riding, phenomenal riding. And just had to take off from LA and head off to Bark River. The things you can do in the truck are just crazy. You can jump the truck 150 feet. You go 100 miles an hour, banging into guys. And I mean, it's an adrenaline rush for sure. So I race off-road trucks now, and I race in a series called TORC, and it stands for the Off-Road Championship. I drive for Johnny Greaves' team, which is the Monster Energy Toyota team, and we run about 750 horsepower with a two-wheel drive truck with about probably 2 feet of travel. Practice just ended, so now we're just kind of gonna go get some grub, work on the truck, kind of download all the information we gathered from practice and see if we can make it better for tomorrow. Got clear skies. This racetrack's awesome, so looking for a good day. I started from the pole. They really watered the track a lot, so it was pretty slippery conditions. And with slippery conditions, usually it's a little bit tougher to drive. The sky jump in Bark River is definitely the jump on the whole series. You're coming into a chicane, you make a left, you're totally whipped sideways. You make it right, you're totally whipped back sideways the other way. And then you're starting to head up this hill, and as soon as you take off, it's just the weightlessness feel. It is one of the coolest feelings in off-road for sure. Dude, I can't believe you guys are here for the first hand and first victory. Sweet! Woo! I gotta say, that was awesome. This has been a long time coming. To win Bark River for me was just like, I mean, big monkey off my back for sure. I've been working for it for 3 years. I mean, even longer maybe. I mean, I've raced trucks full time for about 2.5 seasons. And I've led so many laps, and I've led all the way to the last lap 2 or 3 times and been passed. The way we did it that day, dominating fashion, fastest lap, fastest qualifier, and to win the race. Yeah, it was a perfect day. At Bark River, I had a little time to go meet up with Rick Johnson, my childhood hero. good friend of mine now. It was neat to catch up with him. The truck thing is great. It's a good way for us to get to hang out still, and obviously, you know, we're both super competitive, so to beat you, to beat Rob is not, and there's no cut on you. It's like you guys are the best guys in the world, and when you do that, it's a great accomplishment.
We're older, we're different, we got kids, we got all different stuff, but we can still feel 100%. I race with every fiber that I have.
Yeah.
Just like I did when I was 18 on a motorcycle.
And if you could do that on a motorcycle, you still would.
I would do it in a second.
And that's where you're talking about the addiction comes from, like the addiction of the feeling of just being able to test yourself.
And haul ass.
Yeah, and haul ass. And
see, that's the thing, that's why
I think we're gonna die with that. We're gonna die with that feeling, because that's just, when you're a racer, you die with that. For me, most importantly, it's good to have a friend. I mean, I'm 4 years into this, but I'm still like I'm probably the newest guy around here. And for me, it's good to have friends, and to have Rick around is a good thing for me. But yeah,
I'm stoked to be racing with my buddy.
Yeah, me too. The weekend's over. Came out of here with a first on Saturday and a second on Sunday. Pretty much my best truck weekend ever. I wish my kids and my wife were here to experience it with me. It's been a pretty big weekend, pretty emotional. Yeah!
What's up? It's 8 o'clock. Just drove to Powder Mountain last night. Well, pretty much all day yesterday. I just woke up. I think we went to bed about 1:30. But I expect to see some beauty when we walk out this door.
Breakfast of champions. Bacon and eggs. That's what makes this weekend great, you know, it's just everyone gets together, hangs out, cooks food, do some bonding, chill out, work on bikes, do all the things that we love to do, and then mix in some riding too, you know. Powder Mountain is a so sweet motocross race. It's some of the stuff you dream of as a kid. I had a good start, and then I opened the door at the first turn and went a little wide, and he snuck in there. I just kind of relaxed a little bit too much. And I had to make this bonsai pass down the downhill. I took a little chance. It worked. First day at Powder Mountain, obviously it was pretty successful for an old guy. It was fun, got a trophy, and successful day. No big injuries, which is important for everybody. And obviously, you know, it's not about the race, it's just about the fun stuff. Powder Mountain is really fun because the camaraderie is so good. Powder Mountain for our group is really fun because the camaraderie is so good. Me and all my boys go up there. We just talk a lot of trash and ride a lot of moto. You know, we're all on the side of the track cheering for each other, and we're just watching it. And Philip, my neighbor, his son Axel, is just, he's like awesome. And he had a little bike trouble, and we ended up working on his bike, and he ended up winning the Super Mini race on Sunday. And
there's number 6.
There was 9 of us in the house, and I think 7 of us took first place, and then the other 2 were second places. Our little California crew, we did a pretty good job up there. race was over, this crazy storm just hits. It's blowing tents over, it's lifting the scaffolding. I mean, it was like a tornado. And so we're all running for cover in this building we go into where we did like this makeshift trophy ceremony in there. We don't have weather like that in California. And to get a crazy storm like that and high winds and just rain, and we really got lucky too because it was supposed to rain a little bit. I mean, it was threatening all day. Yeah, I mean, just all the elements was just made it so cool.
I like this. We don't get this in California.
Powder Mountain, we had a great weekend. We took home a lot of trophies. Obviously, that makes it a lot more fun. But the weekend as a whole was just great. Can't wait for next year. Yeah, Powder Mountain is one of those things that's going to be on our schedule for a long, long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome you to Detroit. This is the terminating point of our flight. For your continued comfort as well as your safety, we do require that you remain seated.
My name is Hope. For those that haven't been on the bus with me before.
I've been on the road for what, 5 days now? Yeah, this traveling stuff gets old, man. I really miss the kids. I had to go to Detroit for the International Motorsports Hall of Fame, which is something that I was getting inducted into this year. A little out of sorts, you know? A little out of place, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I also feel pretty young to be here, so. But it's quite an honor, so I'm stoked. Oh, hey, there's Jeff Ward. So there's the motorcycle guys. So let's just start naming them off. Scotty Parker, Wayne Rainey, Jeff Ward, Bubba Schobert, Don Vesco for speed, Kenny Roberts. Yeah, motocross, it looks like there's Bob Hanna, Roger DeCoster, and there's Malcolm, who's the all-time motorcycle, motocross, whatever legend. Pretty much everything. The more I look, the more cool it is. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Way cool. It was never my plan to actually end up in the Hall of Fame. My plan was just to race Supercross, and the rest of this kind of came with it after winning so much. But yeah, I mean, the plan wasn't to actually race motocross to be in the Hall of Fame. It was to win races, and here we are. So it's pretty cool. It's starting to make sense now that I've been here and get to check out all the cool stuff. There's a lot of, it's kind of coming together. I mean, at first I didn't really understand it, but after being here and seeing what's going on here and seeing the legends and what they have as far as motorcycle guys, I'm starting to kind of get it and put it into place. So yeah, I'm feeling good about it. Psyched.
He really was the most popular racer in motorcycles in the 90s. He owns or has owned every single AMA Supercross record. He won the Supercross Championship 7 times. Won the AMA 250 Outdoor Motocross Crown in 1995. The AMA Pro Athlete of the Year in 96. And of course, if you watch the video, that signature knack-knack move was the prototype for what we now know as freestyle motocross. Jared McGrath, everybody.
Thanks a lot, Marty. You know, it's a pleasure to be here. I never, obviously, I never set out to ride my dirt bike to end up at a Motorsports Hall of Fame. It's pretty darn cool, and when you get here and see all this, it kind of puts it into perspective. So, thanks you guys. Thanks Motorsports Hall of Fame, Ron. Thank you very much. And like I said, I'm honored. This is pretty cool. I mean, if you go through this Motorsports Hall of Fame exhibit over there, it feels really weird because, I mean, there's just guys in there that I looked up to as a kid, and guys that you only really hear about in our sport, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, looking back, I guess as an athlete, I've had a lot of great opportunity. I've had a lot of success. a lot of opportunity to do fun stuff. I mean, looking back at that now, I just feel super, I guess, blessed. I mean, I had a really long career, and to be able to now sit back and not have a 9-to-5 job, I mean, this sport has afforded me to really make my own schedule, and it's really everything you ever dreamed of after your career. And to be able to have a family life and really hang out with my kids and spend a lot of quality time with them and still get to play and do the fun stuff, I mean, I'm a lucky guy. And my motorcycle has given me that, and I'm stoked.